Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. No question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yeah, hard to see. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's Sané. Battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's been taken short. And here's Sané, puts in a cross, belts it on the volley. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Sané tries to stroke it through. Tries to dink it in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's got away. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Has a hit!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Talisca. Talisca. Talisca! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Torreira tries to get it forward quickly. And the shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Sanchez. Sané. Just wouldn't be beaten there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Musonda. Long. Forward it goes. Finds himself eased off the ball. A real chance to break. He's had a goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
There's the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus.
Has a goal! Semedo drives it forward. Gets the better of his man. Over to the left. He has it out wide now. Tries the cross. Well read, he's sorted that out.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Talisca is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Talisca. Hoists it high. Sanchez with the clearance. Long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? Dispatched expertly, nicely done. So we have our breakthrough.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Hoists it forward. Nelson Semedo. That's put paid to a promising move. Gets wrestled off the ball. Talisca.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Lemina. It's got through, and it's played forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hoists it forward. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Shot at goal! Back of the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag. and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.